Things that used to take hours and hours to create now can be created within 10 minutes, including things like this script timer. This app was created in just 10 minutes. And in this video, I'll share with you 10 Claude designs that you can create to help you with your content creation process and in your business. Let's jump right into it. The first design is this custom personal brand kit. Now, this is different than the design system, which I'll talk about here in a second, but this is an actual PDF that you can use that has all of your brand guidelines, your social media accounts, different content pillars, who you are, who you serve, as well as your colors, fonts, and logos that someone can download. So let me show you how I created this. The first step is to use the built-in Claude Design system. With that, I had just uploaded the logo files that I had, as well as a couple screenshots of the website I had built out. And I took it a step further when it came to the brand kit, because I wanted to create a PDF that had all of that information in it, but that it also had downloadable. So here was a prompt that I had put into Claude, and basically I just explained that I wanted to create a brand kit, who it will be for, and what things were included. I also gave it some images that it can spread across this page. And I also prompted it to include download links where someone could download the fonts and colors and logos that I use for my brand kit. So I would highly suggest creating this. It's really simple and easy to do. All you have to do is have that design system and then ask it to create a brand kit in a PDF format. So the next example is this content map. And this is just a simple and easy way to organize your ideas and have a way of storing them and quickly brainstorming different ideas that you can use in your content creation process and have it visually represented using this content map. And if you want to view it more in an outline format, you can do that too, where you're able to see it in a list, and then you can export it for use in other tools. And this is a fully functioning app that you can use for generating ideas or just organizing your different thoughts and ideas. This next example is really cool. I was excited about this one. This one is called Comment Spark, which is basically a way of generating content ideas based upon comments on different videos. They don't have to be your own video. They could be someone else's video, but this tool helps you to create and come up with content ideas based upon what the audience is actually saying on other existing pieces of content. So the way that it works is that you would have a video context, you would have the title of the video and the description of it, and then specific comments that are on that video. So this is what people are saying about the video. You can paste a screenshot, you can paste the exact text that the users had written on the video as a comment, and then you can generate insights. For example, this video was, I tried living on $5 a day for 30 days. The description said, I challenged myself to eat, drink, and survive on just $5 for the entire month. Here's what I learned about budgeting, meal prep, and what we take for granted. And people were talking about you should do a follow-up on the actual recipes that you made. Another comment said, it only works if you already own a kitchen and spices. What about people who are actually homeless or in food deserts? Another comment says, I did $3 a day in college for 6 months. The mental toll of constantly calculating every penny is the part nobody talks about. Would love a video on this psychological aspect. Here are some of the content ideas it came up with. $5 a day, the recipe series. Turn the meal prep moments into a dedicated playlist. Each episode is one full day of meals under $5 with step-by-step cooking. So basically then showing each day of the challenge of the 30 days and what meals were made. $5 a day around the world. That maybe is a lot to do, but still another good content idea, and so on. So you can see how just by analyzing the comments and having the context of the video, we can create other pieces of content that speak to that. And then this last section are reply suggestions. What you can reply to these people if this was your own piece of content. It gives suggestions on how to respond to them. So really cool tool. I think this could be helpful to get better content ideas in your whole process, actually taking from what viewers in the audience is saying. The next one is one that I found to be really simple but valuable, and that's the script timer. The script timer just allows you to import, copy and paste your script and get an estimate of how long your video is going to be. Many times we're shooting for a certain range for a video. We don't want it to be too long, or we don't want it to be too short, but we don't know exactly how much we need to build in the script in order to hit that desired length of time. So this tool here estimates the duration of a video based upon the script that you have. So I've copied and pasted a script that I had for one of my videos, and I can adjust the speed and it will give me an estimated duration for this video. And there's a couple presets for the speaking speed. They're slow and clear, like a podcast, a presenter, or an auctioneer, someone who speaks really fast. This is the actual video, and it's 5 minutes and 5 seconds, and the script timer has an estimated time of 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So I think that that's pretty close, and because of that, I can use this tool to help gauge how long my video is going to be, and I can trust this to give me a good idea as to how long the video is going to be based upon the script and how fast I speak. The next example is a landing page, but more so an interactive course page where you would have a course that you are selling, promoting, and you have information about the course itself, and people can actually buy and purchase. But not only that, it's got a breakdown of what the course is covering. And with a course like this, all you would need to do is enter in the outline and even the transcripts of the course itself. And that can build a back end where it has the knowledge and context around what the course is about and can outline it well. And one of the things that I think is really cool about this is that there is a chatbot that can answer questions about the course itself. So if a potential student is looking to purchase this course, they can come and interact with the chatbot to help them understand what they're going to learn in the course, as well as what questions they may have about the modules or what they're going to learn, or if they're the right person for this course. This is another use case that I love with Claude Design, and that is creating PDF documents for lead magnets or any type of framework or system or process that you have in your expertise or that you have in your business. So for this one, it's the 1 video to 10 content system. Basically, the idea around this is how you can take one YouTube video and turn it into 10 pieces of content. This is a simple explanation as to how someone can do that. So it's a PDF that you would give as a lead magnet, as a lead generation gift, freebie, resource. And all you have to do is upload your framework, how it works, and describe how you want this PDF to look. And you can use your design system, which is all the brand assets and colors and fonts, to create it. And then it will spit out something like this. This design took literally about 2 to 3 minutes. It's the main prompt that allows it to come out like this in one shot. This next design is really cool because it breaks down a framework and has almost like this interactive animative diagram that someone can walk through. So this is a content framework that I've talked about on my YouTube channel before. I call it the content clarity framework. And it's the way I think about building content for any type of personal brand, entrepreneur, subject matter expertise, like a place where they can start to understand what type of content to create. And the framework is listed out in steps: understand you, understand them, understand it. And so I gave that framework to Claude and I said, build this interactive diagram where someone can go through it. So we're going to go through it now. The first, again, is understand you. Know what you bring to the table. And this is basically understanding your expertise, who you are, what experiences that you have. Next, you have understand them. And what's really cool is it starts to build this Venn diagram, and it's doing so with these animations, and it kind of looks cool. It's like you're progressing through this process. Understanding them is all about your intended audience, your ideal client, your avatar. Next is understand it, which is the platforms or the platform that you choose to create content on, understanding the context of how it works and the nuances of that specific platform and what works. And putting all these together is the intersection of where all of the content ideas should stem from. And so it's showing that inside of this diagram, and it's a really cool way to walk through it and understand it versus maybe just on a single PDF page, but it's done so in a visual diagram. The next one is a simple personal brand website. This was cool because I was able to use my design system, again, which is all of the colors and fonts, and also give it some pictures and said, hey, create me a personal brand website that highlights some of my experience, who I help, and so on. So we've got this hero section here with a photo of myself, got a couple buttons, call to action to work with me or see my work, what type of things I talk about, some videos from the YouTube channel, a little bit about me, and a contact form. And all of this can be put together in literally a few minutes, where designing a website like this could take hours, honestly. The days of not having a personal brand website that looks decent are over when it comes to Claude Design and many other AI tools. This next example is a valuable tool to help be more efficient when creating social media posts like Reels or Carousels. So the basis of this app or this tool is you come with your framework or the input, and with that, the tool will then create a carousel post with multiple slides or an Instagram, Reel, YouTube Short, TikTok script for then you to be able to take and record. So I've got a sample framework here broken down basically into 3 different steps. We'll select the output format, which will be a carousel post. So from that content, it created a carousel post with 7 different slides. We've got the title slide here, and then also breaking down each one of those steps. This is pretty cool. Obviously, there's some improvements that can be made to the actual style and how it looks. Being able to upload your design system to it will make it even better. But I think this is cool for being able to create carousel posts from content that you've created in the past. So basically repurposing content and having a way of organizing it on a carousel post pretty much in seconds. This example is one of my favorites. I've created this in a separate video on my YouTube channel. I'll link it up here. And in the call to action, it's a PDF download for the personal thumbnail library that has several different photos and expressions that you can take of yourself to basically cover the spectrum when it comes to thumbnail designs if you're going to put your face in a thumbnail. It has all the different expressions within that. So I created this tool to basically take it a step further, where someone can come to this page and use this tool to be able to take these photos and go one by one, check them off, and create any notes if they need to. And to create this prompt, all I did was explain what I wanted to do, explain the PDF that I had. I uploaded these photos and it automatically analyzed them and gave them names and also categories, and built these little cards to where if I open this one, which is a smile and point, if I take that photo, then I can come and mark it complete. Then I can go to the next one, which is like the Home Alone one. Again, I did not name it that. Claude actually named it, and it gives instructions on how to fully do this expression. So I can mark that one complete and then move on and go through each one of these expressions until I have them all covered, and that can be used for my thumbnail creation. And speaking of thumbnails, check out this video right here where I show you how you can create endless thumbnails for your YouTube channel using AI. Thanks so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.